It's the news of the week with Nick. It's the news of the week with Nick. The Nocturnal News. Who got canceled this week? You've probably heard by now. There's a new meta when it comes to playing on stage. It's called peeing on people. Rockville is this big festival in Florida, and bands were playing. There was huge bands, Guns N' Roses, fucking Korn, Kiss, all that shit, and then a lot of smaller bands. Now, one of the bands decided, for whatever reason, and this is the reasoning is maybe we'll discuss and go into, because it's just, you see something very special here. Can you guys see this? When you Google the lineup, you see how there's a band above Metallica? In terms of like kind of SEO popularity right now. Well, this band called Brass Against played a show. I'm sure she's a lovely lady who is the vocalist of Brass Against. Apparently had to go to the bathroom during their set. A willing fellow who there was videos of him smiling and being very happy after. She just straight up just popped the squad and took a piss on him while they were live performing a Rage Against the Machine song. In front of, I don't know how many people. I don't know if it says. I mean, it was Rockville. It's a festival. 50,000 plus for Rockville in general. So we could safely say there was maybe at least 1,000 people watching this. And after she just continued playing the set, right? It is what it is. Now, after, obviously, there was video circulating on Twitter and everything going, what the fuck? And then on Twitter, the band, Brass Against, posted one of the funniest tweets I think I've ever seen. So this is what they posted, right? We had a great time last night at Rockville. Sophia got carried away. Okay. That's not something the rest of us expected, and it's not something you'll see at the show. Thanks for bringing it last night. Right, like what? I mean, I don't know. You know, it's just funny because it's like I don't even know what you're supposed to say on that situation as a band. Like, it's just very nonchalant. Just like, we had a good time. Our vocalist live pissed on someone in front of thousands of people. You probably won't see it again. But thanks for having us. Right. And again, hey, no kink shaming. You guys do your thing. Everyone's into their own shit, right? This is not about that. This is about doing it live in front of thousands of people who come to see a rock show and who bring their kids to see like Metallica. It's like, think about like, hey, little Susie, you know, little Susie just turned 8 today. I'm going to take her to her first metal show, man. It's going to be great. It's going to be lit. We're going to see James Hetfield say, hey, we're going to listen to the Guns N' Roses, and we're going to watch a woman piss on someone on stage. So that's more so, I'd say, the issue, if you would say. A lot of people are supporting this, saying that right here, it was metal as fuck. Now, I wouldn't consider myself like a Karen. I'm really not. I don't know if, you know, contributing this as being something metal as fuck is necessarily the best thing, because then it encourages things like this. Let's say, and again, it definitely has a double standard. Like a dude drops his pants and pisses on a crowd member. I feel like this, I'm sure she's a lovely lady, would not have commented the same thing. That is not a super metal act on stage. So again, people supporting it, saying it's metal as fuck. Okay. What this does, though, is encourages people to do this kind of shit consistently. I don't give a fuck what y'all do in your fucking personal times. I don't give a single fuck. Like, y'all do whatever you do. You be who the fuck. That's metal. That is metal as fuck to me. Is being who you want to be and doing weird shit you want to do. We're all fucking weird, right? That's cool, right? I'm weird as fuck too. But yeah, like Sleepy kind of said, these people watching, they didn't give consent for this in any capacity. And there's maybe a lot of like older people going like, fuck yeah, dude, this is, you know, like cool. There's a lot of younger people there. I don't know. Like, it's kind of fucked up to watch. I watched the video, right? I'm sure many of you have, especially now I'm talking about it. I'm not saying go watch it because I'm not gonna be responsible for y'all watching shit. But even like I said, I watched that and I was like, this is just like, it's disturbing just for the fact that it was in front of all those people who did not know this was going to happen. That's kind of my point with this. Now, because this was, I guess, such an outrageous thing at such a big festival, this has reached a popularity which has reached mainstream. Now, this is what I want to talk about more and have a discussion with you guys. Right? So, this band, their name is everywhere. Let's start with this. Rockville. Lineup. This story was so big that when you search the lineup of Rockville, this band is now above Metallica, Slipknot, Mudvayne, and Ice Nine Kills. They're the number one thing. So in the metal scene, this has obviously exploded, but this has reached the Daily News, New York Post, Independent. Like, this is mainstream media viral. New York Post, okay, Yahoo, Lamau, Independent, fucking. I think I saw it on Forbes. I'm not sure, but like, this is mainstream news now. So this blew up. This was the talk of the night. This is huge, right? This, in my opinion, just encourages bands to do outrageous shit for the sake of publicity. Now, do I know their intent? Do I know her intent? Maybe she was just on some mad drugs, bro. And she literally was just like, bro, I gotta piss. Right? And she didn't think anything of. She loves her band. She likes the music. They play their music. And maybe she just had, like, who the fuck knows? But then there's the other very obvious thing of, hey, there's a lot of people here tonight. Let's do something outrageous to put our band in everyone's ears or mouth so that we can now just be this huge public band, which otherwise we weren't in any capacity, for doing something which, again, this is the weird part. The metal scene seems to be decently positive towards. Which, again, my point essentially being, all this does is promote bands to do crazy publicity stunts in order to get quick views or fame or whatever the fuck. Instead of, the maybe other ways or, doing smart, like, other marketing. It's a very extreme bad publicity way to kind of get out there. What are your guys' thoughts on this? Do you think, hey, this is metal as fuck? Hey, this is super smart on the band for doing a crazy publicity stunt and it really doesn't have any impact on anything else in the scene? Do you think this is fucking stupid and outrageous, and now because people are feeding into it, it's being supported and making it, again, kind of more what I'm saying is it's making this more of maybe a meta or encouraging bands to do very extreme things like this in the future? What do you guys think? I'd love to hear your thoughts on this. A decent amount of people are like very for this happened and saying it's metal as fuck. That does encourage people to want to listen to your music. If it was only negative publicity, I would say it's just, again, I know some people say bad publicity is good publicity. Welcome to 2021, bro. Not happening. Very different world, right? But that's the thing. This isn't like, again, at least from what I'm seeing with the scene, this doesn't seem like bad publicity for them. I don't think it's good publicity, but it seems like a lot of people are supporting this. She tweeted about it a few minutes ago. Oh my God, thank you. You see, this is discussion day. All right, I'm very curious. Hey everyone, I want to speak my performance at Rockville Metal Festival Daytona. I've always pushed the limits in music, and on stage that night, I pushed the limits too far. Yeah, well, I mean, pissing on someone doesn't have anything to do with music. I don't know. I pushed limits too far. I'm okay. Fair enough. I love my family, the band, and the fans more than anything. Okay. I know that some people were hurt or offended by what I did. I apologize to them and want them to mean I didn't mean to hurt them. I'm not a shock artist. I always want to put the music first. I'm grateful for your continued love and support. Well, and that's the thing is like, let's say we take this at face value and say like, that's true. Maybe she really does. She is one of those like hardcore artists that only care about the art and that comes first. She will like that band is the piss band. Like that won't be shaken. Which is sad if she really does mean that. Like if she's a person that like only wants to do the art for the art, like she kind of fucked that up because there's nothing you can do now. Like she's I'm sure she's a lovely lady who pissed on a dude in front of thousands of people at a metal concert. You know, like that will always come first before any of that music, at least for a long time. That will always be now what she's associated with, which again, if like that's unfortunate if she really does care about music first and the image of and what she creates as the art, because it's just like it's not going to happen now. People don't want to be known for something shit if they actually do value their art first. Or I don't know, man. I don't know how you come back from that, but it depends how much they really care about this. You know, if they do just care about the publicity, it's a win for them. It's huge. They're going to press against with Fearless Records. Maybe. Like I said, I'm sure they have tons of record labels right now because their name is so hype. More than fucking Metallica. Google Trends. I'm genuinely curious. Now, I don't know how crazy this will be, but let's see. That's Metallica. Like, that's Metallica. Like, Jesus, what the fuck? Oh, 0 less than 1, 0 less than 1, right? No one knows who the fuck this band is. Boom. This is Metallica. Like, you think labels won't look at this and go and sign them fucking instantly? Of course they will. Again, like, I want to ask you guys a question. Genuinely, let me know. Do you think if a dude pissed on someone instead, if you think this was again, there's definitely a double standard. A dude pissed on someone at a live show instead, like whipped out their dangling and just flowed with it. Would it have had as much support? Yes or no? I will say that's impressive. I can if I had to like go piss in like a public restroom or something, I can barely piss if another person's in the bathroom. This lady just popped a squat and just golden showered in front of thousands of people. You know how much of a mind fuck that is? On top of a person as well. You know what I mean? Like, that's so much pressure to take a piss, and she went with it. I will absolutely give her credit for mind over matter on that, even though I disagree with this entire scenario, and I think it's completely fucked up. I don't know, man. It's such a weird scenario, and like this curve, like, what the fuck? Before inviting the male, okay, yeah, I was curious about this part because what the fuck happened? Before inviting the male to join her, Ursa, I gotta pee and I can't make it to the bathroom, so we might as well make a show out of it. The fan, who appeared to consent to the unexpected excursion, was also seen wearing a GoPro camera strapped to his head, leading to questions. I gotta zoom in on this. This is good shit. This is funny as fuck. Leading to the GoPro camera strapped on his head, leading to questions as whether this debacle was staged. The video captures unexpected crowd members reacting with shock, amusement, and a little bit of horror. You can watch the video a bit more, but it's pretty not safe for work. In the days, oh my god, he fucking was wearing a GoPro. can't. All right. Anyways, there you go. There was the update on the real piss core. There you go. That was the review for that one. Blizzard, I always hate when Blizzard's trending. Stop trending. Stop being a shitty company. Just make WoW good. Stop trending, Blizzard.